I think that there could be one misunderstanding about the 15 and about cancer in general, which is if we look at cancer, so this is what's cancer, right, in the wheel. Cancer is going to be part of 15 and part of 56. And sometimes we think that with cancer, we need to find our home. We need to find that way of protecting the loved ones. And it has that traditional way of seeing cancer. And my North Node is Cancer and my Ascendant is Cancer. So that's quite a lot of energy and they are conjunct. They are exactly together. And I don't know many people that move more than I do and have grown up between two cultures from the beginning and then moved away by myself to a third culture when I was 18 years old. And I think that another way of looking at cancer is that you create home wherever you go. I also don't have children, right? Although I have like 6 planets in my fifth house, which is the house of children. And also, I have 6 or 7 retrogrades in my birth chart. So I'm not supposed to do things like everybody else do them. I think that's the important thing to understand with astrology, that we have to go a little bit deeper than skin deep to see, okay, how is this person living out cancer? And I can see that cancer, it makes people feel home. Cancer is about creating home wherever you go. And sometimes it has its little things, right, that it does. And then it feels home. It can be like bring some things to a hotel room. Like you have a little bag of feathers or whatever. And that's the first thing that when you get to any hotel room, set it up. That could be a cancer thing. So it not always the traditional way of I am so attached to the past and I don't look forward and it's all about remembering my grandmother's wedding day. Yeah, yeah, some cancers can be like that, but there is also another way of living cancer. And we look at the gates. I really like that because we see in the 15 it also has that Gemini energy, so it's versatile in that sense. And then in the 52 it has an inner calm. So it's home on the mountaintop. It's mountain over mountain in the 52. It's home on the mountaintop. It doesn't really need an outside home because it's so zen and so home in its own body. And then the 39, it's all about liberation. So it's not attached to the past. It's about liberation, but liberation through love. And it has the staying power to really stay with a person through love when there is the possibility for that blockage, that thing that doesn't allow love to come through. So love becomes the home and liberation becomes the platform. And then the 53, it's about initiation. So that is more the cardinal energy of Cancer. And it also is about cycles. So it can understand that things are starting and things are stopping. And then the 62 is about precision, but it also has a certain care of how things should be. It wants to translate the Cancer energy into care. And it cares about accuracy. It cares about if it's your birthday today, you are the center. It has that kind of honoring of what's accurate. And then the 56 is on the cusp with Leo. So it is more expressive. And I think that what it does, because the gates of the wanderer, so it's like it's actually bringing this energy again to Cancer of saying, no, it's not just in one place, in one home between four walls. No, the comedian is like, okay, similar to the 39 in that sense. If I can stir, stimulate, provoke something here, then we can be home together. We can create a world together. But if my stimulation in terms of the 56 doesn't even touch you, or in the 39, if my provocation is just negative for you, then let's move on and let's find somebody else to be home with. So I really feel like it's helpful to use the gates to get a broader perspective on what Cancer is. The same thing as sometimes the only thing we hear about Taurus is that Tauruses want to eat and sleep. So going away from where we look at the signs in just those stereotypical ways, but to go further out and understand more of the uniqueness.